Get this over to the Secretary of State.
With the stroke of a pen by Governor Tony Evers, the new biennial budget is now officially law. Evers proclaims 2025 the year of the kid and is proud to see a bipartisan budget that reflects an emphasis on children and students.
The work that our staff did and the people on the other side is just, it's hard work, and we accomplished lots of things. We didn't accomplish everything we want, but you know what? That's the way it works.
I think there were a lot of wins in a way that allowed us to have our principles, but also get Governor Evers some of the things that he was important.
The signing of the budget comes just days after its constitutional deadline of June 30th. But the state legislature was under the gun to get it passed before President Trump's big beautiful bill passed Thursday afternoon. The reason being to help rural hospitals and secure federal funding for Wisconsin's Medicaid program.
If the federal government got done with their bill first, we wouldn't be eligible. We're talking really $1.5 billion, billion two. So a substantial amount of money that was at stake if we didn't sign it in time.
Pregnant women, children, people with disabilities, and it would have been a tragedy to let that funding fall by the wayside.
The big win for Republicans in the budget was a push for $1.4 billion in tax cuts for retirees and the working class, something that Evers vetoed in past budgets.
This is our third budget now where Tony Evers was not interested in tax cuts. So without a negotiated deal, I bet he would have line item vetoed those tax cuts again.
On the Democratic side, their biggest win was securing $330 million in funding for child care, replacing the Child Care Counts program. But State Senator Walz says the biggest letdown was a lack of funding for public schools, despite getting more reimbursement money for special ed.
I think we should have done better for our school kids, and we're going to see some consequences from that in terms of school funding and probably districts turning to referendum.
The budget also included the biggest budget increase for the UW system in 20 years. Tony Langfellow, Fox 11 News.